Welcome, boys and girls and the new people, to the Potato Men Army, to the first movie review of 2018. And as you can tell by the title, it is the Blair Witch Project, and this is one of my favourite horror movies out there. It was one of the first horror movies I ever saw, and if you've never seen it before, it pretty much was the first ever found footage movie and the found out of the found footage genre. And yeah, to me it's one of the best films I've maybe ever seen. A lot of people hate on it because it's just boring, but that's the good thing about it. So the anticipation and the feeling around being lost in the woods and just being chased down by a witch. But yeah, before I get into that review, guys, and into the plot, I'm just going to give you a small plot summary sort of thing before I start talking about it and giving my opinions on it. If you can have 10 likes for this video, that would be absolutely amazing, guys. You've been hitting the like target on every single video. We hit 10 likes on the last video, which was my Insidious trailer reaction. You guys absolutely supported the hell out of that. Once again, hitting 10 likes on the day. But I will be doing a look-see part 2 on Tuesday, because I will be reacting to somebody's a music video sort of thing that they've asked me to react to, that's to do with Slender and the Ring. So I'm really happy to be reacting to that. Tomorrow we're going to have an underrated YouTubers video, and today we got this, and technically Blair Witch 2 as well. So yeah, let's get straight into a plot summary of this movie. Found video footage tells the tale of 3 film students, Heather Donahue, Joshua Leonard and Michael C. Williams, who's travelled to a small town to collect documentary footage all about the Blair Witch, which was a legendary local murderer. Over the course of several days, the students interview townspeople and gather clues to support the tale's veracity. Obviously, to verify. If you don't know what that means, I could hardly say it myself. Just means to verify if she was real or not. But the project takes a frightening turn when the students lose their way in the woods and begin hearing horrific noises. So just from the plot, it's they're just going on a documentary run, just going through a town, learning about a local legend, which was the Blair Witch. But like it says in the plot, they interview townspeople and to see what sort of stories they can get. And some of the stories they tell, it's like absolutely like proper horrific. It's like, what? And then like there's just different ones that you don't hear in this one. You hear it in different sort of versions. And to me, when I was watching this, I was in high school. I was like 13, and I just got hooked on it so much. I believed in my head, believe this was real. Everyone will tell me it's a film, it's a film. I was like, no, it's not. I don't believe it. I believe it's real. I actually got addicted to it that much. I wrote an essay in school for the Blair Witch. Like, people thought I was weird. Oh well, if I'm weird, it's me. I don't care. But yeah, that's how much I really got into it. I believe them people were real and stuff. But yeah, they go on a documentary hunt and they learn stories about about the witch and what she done, what happened to her and stuff like that. And then they go into the woods that she's meant to haunt, and it starts off with noises. Then, like every other horror film, it gradually gets more worse. I'm not going to say what it is, because I don't really try and give spoilers in these movies. But all I'm going to say is it does gradually get worse, from noises to more noises, and then more, just some stuff. It was like, what did that actually happen? I mean, I like the stories some of the townspeople tell about the Blair Witch, and like I said, I got addicted to it that much, guys. All these are Blair Witch books. There's like different stories in each one. Like, they're absolutely crazy. Like, some of the stories you hear about it, it's like a couple are in the film, but then they've been adapted to the books. Like, there's different stories in the books, and like just from them books, they could do different films just using them stories. It's absolutely crazy. But like I said, the stories they tell, man, it's like there's one bloke who's like the Blair Witch is something my grandma used to tell me to go to bed early. Like, if you walk around the house, she's gonna come and get you. Who says that to their grandkid? Really? Really? But yeah, they get all this information just like from the town. Obviously it's a small town and stuff like that. And then, like I said, it is a found footage film, but a lot of people try to avoid found footage films these days, because obviously a lot of them are found footage, like Unfriended, the Paranormal Activity, Cloverfield was one, there's a few others, Wreck and stuff like that, Quarantine. I mean, I can see why a lot of people try to avoid them these days, just because it just keeps getting done and done and done. But the Blair Witch is fun to watch because it was the first ever, I pretty much think the first ever horror film. Sorry if there's blue on my face. I got a stream playing on in the background. It's from the screen onto my face. But yeah, I absolutely love this film because it was one of the first films I've seen. I still can't get out of my head how addicted I was to it, believing it was all real and stuff. But I think also that how they done it, it was so cheaply made, and there's rumours of the film that in the contracts of the actors, they got told to go away for months. So the press, all the people and everyone really thought they disappeared and stuff like that. But yeah, that was a cool way they did it. But in the film, I ain't gonna say like what sort of noises they hear, what they see and stuff like that, but it is really cool. Like, back in that time as well, a lot of people were like, what the hell is this film? So it's actual cameras and people scared, sorry for my language, but they're scared shitless. But yeah, I absolutely love this film, guys, and I think one of my dream goals in my life is to visit where they filmed these woods. They did film in Burkittsville. It's in Maryland, I think, in America. But it weren't in Burkittsville. I think technically the woods were 10 miles west of Burkittsville Woods because the woods weren't big enough for the movie. But I've got to do a little more research on that. Maybe one day I could visit them. You never know. With the support of you guys, this channel can go anywhere. But I think that would be one of my dream goals, to go and see the woods where it was all filmed. So yeah, the review for this film, like, my opinion on it is it's one of the best horror movies out there, in my opinion. If you've never seen it, it is definitely worth a watch. If you love found footage movies and you went to see this, definitely watch it because it's one of the best found movies out there. It's one of the most original horror films out there. It's a classic. I'm glad it wasn't remade with the new one that got released. It was actually a sequel, which is really good. Cause there's no way they can remake Blair Witch Project because it's just an absolute classic. It's like the founder and starter of found footage genre. So if they ever tried to touch that, I reckon a lot of fans would definitely kick off if they ever tried to remake it. But I'm definitely never going to review Book of Shadows 2 because that film was terrible. Which was Blair Witch 2 technically, but then they brought out the Blair Witch, which only came out a few years ago. But I absolutely love this film, guys. I'm going to give it 9 potatoes. No, don't know. I'm going to give it 9 potatoes out of 10. Yeah, 9 potatoes out of 10 potatoes. Because to get 10 potatoes, I reckon it would have been had to do, like, done up better and stuff. Because the time set it was made, and it was cheesy in some bits as well. It's a bit like, It's I swear in some bits I could see a road, but you never know. But let me know, guys, what you thought of this movie, if you've seen it. If you went, I'd definitely recommend watching it. Hit that like if you did enjoy this review. Don't be afraid to hit the dislike button. But if you do hit it, comment down below why you did, so I can improve on my videos in the future, guys. Because I'll take any feedback I can to help improve the videos for you guys. Because I want this place to be like a nice place for you to come and just chill out, watch horror reactions, horror reviews, horror movie reviews as well, and like underrated YouTubers where we can support each other and stuff like that. So I appreciate any feedback I can get from you guys. But if you are new to this channel and you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Battalion Army today. But this is the first review of today. It is a late one because I did get back from work. So I ain't sure what time this will be out with the other one. It might be pretty late, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later today for the Blair Witch sequel, which the Blair Witch, as this was the Blair Witch Project, and that one's just called the Blair Witch. Sorry about my bourbon. I just drank some beer and now I've got really bad burps. I'm too gassy. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been dominating Spud. I love you, Battalion Army. And like always, don't forget to stay starchy.